Hi, my name is Stephen Bones and thanks very much for visiting my website. And it could be that you're feeling stressed, you could have fears, you could have overwhelm, confusion, anger, envy, all or any types of those feelings, just general dis-ease, which tends to lead to disease. If you break disease down, we get dis-ease. And it doesn't have to be this way. We can be healed. It's just that what happens is we go through life, maybe like me, decades of life, and learn to live and put coping mechanisms in with these sorts of feelings. But what I'm here to say is that you don't have to feel this way. None of us should have to feel this way. And it's understanding that these feelings are patterns that are being triggered by a series of events or conversations or circumstances in our adult life, but the patterns were created without us being consciously aware very early on in our childhood. Various things that happen to us in our childhood, we then create a belief and a story without realizing it to fit in and to please. And these can go on to feelings of not worthy, not good enough, fear of failure. And these are not being able to step into starting something new because of fears. And these are all patterns that get triggered. And it's amazing and fascinating when you get into it how these energies that are within your system from childhood can actually be released and healed. And I found it so fascinating and got so passionate about it that I decided to share it with other people and help other people. And I have done along the way, and it's a marvellous experience watching somebody change into a smiling, relaxed character from where they were weeks before. So please put your name and email address in the box below, and I will send out information on when we'll be having free webinars around this subject where you can delve in deeper. You may then get a calling where you want to get involved and further discussions and maybe some coaching and seeing how, if you're suffering with these kind of feelings, how we can heal them and take them forward. And there's no judgment, it's a very safe place. I understand that for some people, and certainly was in my case, it can be very frightening and very daunting actually releasing these energies and facing these kind of fears. But when you do, they come out the other side, it's such a fantastic feeling. So please put your name and email address in the box below. It's absolutely free. All that will happen is you will get some information. You can book a call if you want on my calendar. Just choose an option and I will then send out further information on a 2-weekly basis of when we'll be having get-togethers for 20 minutes online, maybe 30 minutes at the most, just generally chatting about how these patterns in our life are appeared and they cause us so much trouble later on in life. And there's one thing I can guarantee you as well: whatever anybody tells you, they're not genetic. So they're not passed down. They are passed down from our parents, but not as a gene. It's more as a mirrored pattern. But I can explain all that when you leave your name and email address, and we can get into it deeper. So thanks very much for listening to me, and hope we'll speak soon. Bye for now. Take care.